comes the news with a twist and a grin. Stephen Allen diving in again.
Britain is in the grip of a vomiting epidemic. He'll hit your brain like a lightning spark.
Stephen Allen, almost daily, laughs and facts, served out plainly. Your dose of wit, it's never shady. Stephen Allen, almost daily.
Hello and welcome to Stephen Allen Almost Daily. I'm Stephen Allen. This is a day. It's later than you want, but it is a day. So on that, I've got you there. Welcome along. Slightly later. It's not the... Oh, nuts. No, just realised. Sorry, straight out the traps. I just realised my energy drinks are over there and I'm not wearing shorts. My petard has hoisted me again. Anyway, more on that later. Hello and welcome to the Thursday edition, is it Thursday, of my streaming show at midday. But today I went into London to do UK Live, and a nice chat with Kelvin McKenzie. It's always fun whenever I work with him. For the first 5 minutes, he doesn't know that he knows me, and then remembers that he knows me. And I'm not sure which he prefers out of those two states. But anyway, it was nice to have a little chit chat. But we're doing a little boshing through the news late before I go out there and probably not do a lot, seeing as I can't have an energy drink. If you want to get involved in the chat, you can get involved in the chat. It's up here. You go to youtube.com/@Mr. Stephen Allen. Charlotte's back. Yay! Guess who's back? Back again. Charlotte's back. Tell a friend. Apologies for my absence. We missed you. I'm glad you're back. Get stuck in the chat. Jules say yay for crowbarring this in, Steve. I try my best. M says, what time do you call this? But I imagine you've got your hair in curlers and you're brandishing a rolling pin, which is probably the closest thing you've been to cooking in a while. Ooh. I don't know why we're getting into some sort of old married couple row, but that was nice. Seb's here. Good afternoon, Steve. How are you? Hope you had a good week. It's been all right so far. I fear the heat wave is back. If you watched earlier on when I was on the live stream, they have a very well air-conditioned studio, as do I. But I was wearing, a shirt and tie and jacket and all that lark for them. But the train journey back, damp. Plus, then I have to cycle back from the train station. No wonder I'm sat in it without shorts. Proper Meme says, what's up, white people? Well, we don't know for sure, do we? Casters are your friend. What, like Semenya's? That one? Do you reckon she'd go and fetch him for me? She'd do her brother a solid. Have you moved the cat food? Well, yeah, nah. Ems, thank you for asking. Hopefully you're asking it in like you're interested in the background situation as I try and kit out the studio. Maybe you're hungry and you fancy some kibble. I don't know. Yes, look, shift the cat food. The cat food is now down there. Because I don't think you don't need to know that one. These two will be available for props and looking good on the eventually changing this camera. And up there, can't do a lot. I can neaten it up. That's all I can do. Like and subscribe. We've only got half an hour and I'm talking about this. Isn't there some news to be talking about? I mean, there is, but look, that's the like and subscribe thing. On the voiceover, it's movable. That's the fancy microphone. No one's paid enough on Ko-fi to get that yet. Like and subscribe. I think it works. Who cares? You won't be able to tell the difference. Batman and also Batman. Joodles, you made him do some tidying up? Yeah, I did some tidying up. Moist, says Proper Memes. You talking about the content on the show so far? Or it's good. Good to know. How do I get over there? Because I can't use the casters because I've just decamped the innards of my bag all over the floor because I was in a rush. There are the shorts. Blue roll is my friend. Shall we get stuck into some of the front pages and then we'll see what happens after that? Front pages. No, I've got a plan. I think that's long enough, isn't it, for me to go and get a drink? Front pages. Front pages. Front pages. Oh. Now, I know what you're thinking. Where's little Steve? You nearly saw him. Hello, and welcome to Stephen Allen looking at some front pages. We start today with, up the villa. That was touch, tooch, took. That's not fair. Don't do headline. My job sometimes includes reading out front pages properly, not just penising around like I do on this thing. Don't use words that I might not know. I think it's pronounced Harry, but the rest of it I'm going to struggle with. England versus Dr. Congo. Dr. Congo, I presume. We meet again. Do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Congo. I expect you to form a long line. No, that's not. We won 2-1. Yay! Last night I was on GB News, straight out the traps. We had to talk about this, and I mustered most. Well, I mustered most of Joodle's opinions, and then I made it look like it was my own opinion. I repackaged. You know that thing where you buy goods and you change the label and you sell them on? That thing, whatever that is in the world of business. I did that with opinion, and I don't know a lot about football. I'll give you that. And somehow that was the clip they used of me to lob out onto social media. I apologize to the internet. The internet is full of crap, but it does not need me talking about football. I feel sorry for the data center that has to host those zeros and ones. I said, well done, but you've beaten some nobodies. Rating it in with all the, I could do it, I could feel it in, football's coming home, we're going to do it all the way. All the way? Only just out of the 32 or something? Is that what we're in? Didn't it start off with 32 countries? That's too many countries, isn't it? It's too many countries for this. Because, where's my calculator? So what are you doing? You get your final has got two. Paper, we're getting some paper on it. Your final has two. No, I've got cameras for this. Ouch. Your final has two teams. So your semi-finals have four teams, 2 to the power of 2, right? I think you're right. The quarters would be, it's 2 to the power of 3, isn't it? So it must be 8. 2 to the power, no, it doesn't work out. Yeah, so 16, 32, 2 to the power of 5. What's 2 to the power of 6? It's 64, is it? Is it 64? So what I'm saying is, it's not that many rungs down here before you get approximately equal to the 200 countries that they're flipping are. It's including every darn country in the world. You might as well call it the World Cup. All right, so that might not have been the hottest take, but the point is, it goes on too long. There are too many, and we stayed in. I know it's not popular to say it, but we have to. Because if we'd have been knocked out by Dr. Congo, we could accuse them of cheating. Was they the one with the witch doctor? Is that the one? You could have blamed witch doctory. For some of us, depending on where you live in the UK, that witch doctor is the closest to a doctor you can get to see. So it would have been a mixed bag. We could have been, I could have been invited on Jeremy Vine to talk about it. And if we get knocked out early, we're sad. If you get knocked out at the quarterfinals or afterwards, people have to set fire to cars. There was a story, was it the Euros or something, where we got beaten by Italy and someone set fire to a Pizza Express? That's not Italian, is it? I've not looked into it. I can't be bothered, but I'm guessing it's probably just owned by Whitbread or something. It's owned by a conglomerate, not Mario. What do you... Anyway, so that's the front page of that. Witch Doctor is a great magazine. I subscribe, proper memes. Maths Corner, don't have a jingle for that. Nina was all over the altitude, to be fair. That's one way. I thought she was doing rather well. Oh, no, I see what you're saying. Yeah. But the Mexicans, well, there's more on that later, actually. Oh, why even later? Let's do it now. I'll find you that story. In what I like to call soccer news.
World Cup 2026. Soccer? I hardly knew her.
This bad boy. Get out of my way. I don't need this remote control for the lights anymore. I've updated me automation. Mexico are the least sweaty. The World Cup is proving to be no sweat. Sorry, if you're reading out cheesy things like that, I'm doing it wrong. The World Cup is proving to be no sweat for Mexico players as they perspire less than any other team. For more on that, we go to our sweating expert. Boffins at Number Crunchers. What the flipping hell? We're not even pretending this is serious news anymore. They've got the data for the 731 players left at the 2 to the power of whatever that is. They found that co-hosts Mexico, who've won all 4 of their matches so far, sweat the least per game. I don't know how many litres you pack in. 23 litres, not per man, is it? Good God, I take it all back. It's quite an impressive sport. No, I mean, I realised that's one of the things that keep you healthy, isn't it? Last time I went to the doctors, he said you need to do something that makes you sweat, and so I just sit around thinking about the Me Too movement. Bear with. Barely half hour and I'm wasting your time doing that. I said the same thing about altitude, though, says Ems. Well, no, of course, look. The altitude. Good point. Which Doctor is the spin-off from Doctor Who, says Ems? No, you're thinking of the Spin Doctors. It's easy to get confused between those 2 Doctors, and indeed those 2 princes. One of the princes is Prince Harry, and Harry is Harry Kane, and synergy. Are there strips made from Blue Roll? God, I hope so. I could get in on this. I think I own the copyright on that one. Charlotte says, I sweat over the meat. And that's why I'm banned from Tesco. Yay. Oh, piddling. Not been banned from Tesco for a while. Good stuff. Good stuff. What else we got going on? Oh, yes, there's another football story. This. Anyone willing to legally change their name to Harry Kane can get free pints for a year. And you'll need them because you will be out of work. Good luck finding employment. Oh, it says on your paperwork here that you changed your name. I wonder if I could ask why that was. Yeah, I changed my name to Harry Kane to get free beer. Oh, you're not a serious person. We won't be taking this job interview any further. Thanks. That's what it would prove to the world that you're not a serious person. Changing your name to a footballer anyway is a bit dumb, but why'd you do it? Free beer? Lads. Right. Unless your name is already something like what I'm saying, it's a profit loss thing, isn't it? You'll look a bit silly. Why'd you change your name to Harry Kane? Oh, I like football, I like beer. What was your name before that? Penis Farquharson. All right. Congratulations, Mr. Kane. I'll still call you Dick, if you don't mind. Yep, you're up to date. We've actually covered some football news there. I think there's one more left as well. It's the wrong place. Why has my chair moved? It's those flipping casters. Flipping Semenya's been doing me in. England's World Cup tea time tussle with Dr. Congo cost the UK £208 million. This is the slope-off bill as the nation knocked off work early. I don't like football, but even I think, what kind of a mean-spirited, fun-killing poop bag sits around going, actually, I think we can work out how much this cost us. How much was the UK economy impacted by people having a momentary glimpse of fun? Let's report that to make sure that never happens again. Die. Or watch from their desk when they were supposed to be grafting. I don't trust these stats. Because these stats surely baked in to the data is that people actually do work at work. No. I remember working in an office. A lot of it was just watching that clock tick down. And if you've got so much work to do in the day, you stretch it out till 5 o'clock. But if you've got to get it done a little bit earlier, so you want to get your preloading and ready to watch some football, the same work gets done. You fools.
Well, we can probably work out the cost to the British economy for people staying up watching at 1 o'clock in the morning. They go out there having fun, enjoying their things, and we need to bring an end to that. I don't get to have fun ever since I was really good at statistics. So instead, I propose that no one has fun and we reintroduce everyone's virginity again.
Quite nice, wasn't it? Imagine learning that again. Right. I'm thinking of changing my name to Russell Kane because you like football and stealing livestock. What do you do? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Well, I'm sure there was something else. Oh yeah, I didn't. I don't know if the spare camera's working today. I mean that feels that's not quite right. That's got to be zoomed in. Where's my face? Where's me? It's pointing at me. How is that not looking at my face? If this shows you the blue roll, we're all in trouble. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the grouting on that. That's the microphone. Goes this way. I missed. Oh, it's still there. That took a turn, says Joodles. Thank you. How is that thing not pointing at me? How queer. If you want to get in touch, I'm just going to reset this to let's fit the screen on this bad boy. That camera angle was disjointed. Something's gone wrong. I look huge. And now I can now move my mouth around. That's going well. Great. Back to the news. We've not even done this one.
Let's get inside the news.
Put cod catching on ice. Fish buffs say there should be zero fishing of cod, plaice and haddock in certain UK waters next year. Well, if it cheers you up, I will promise to not fish for cod, plaice or haddock in certain UK waters next year. Is that what you want? Because that's what you're going to get. A ban in the Irish Sea, South Celtic Sea, and West... Oh, it was the Western English Channel I was going to do it in. Oh, that was me thinking I'm not going to have to lose anything for this promise. Oh. Hugo Tagholm of Oceania, UK. That's a different place, isn't it? Said, without these measures, we risk extinction. All right. The only reason I brought this story to your attention is I got a bad feeling that this means that what we're going to get is just more expensive fish in the fish and chip shop. It's already gone from the thing we'd be like, I can't bother tonight. Let's go and get fish and chips. £5, £7, you're in, you're out. Bish, bash, bosh. Somehow now, you go and get fish and chips. It's £27. What's happened? How's that happened? Now, I still think they could reduce the cost by not making it 100 weight of chips when I asked for a small. For a while, I was thinking it was besmirching my good name, that they looked at me and go like, he thinks, look at the size of him. On that camera back there, look at the size of him. He wants a truckload of chips, this guy. But now I think it's just because the chips are cheaper. They give you loads and go, oh yeah, it's £27, but look how weighty that is. It's all chips. I want the fish. Hang on. Why is my comments getting censored again? There's no naughty words in it. Well, I don't know. I can't see what the words are. You might not think they're naughty, but you started off by calling everyone white, which is, I don't see colour myself. It's a decent joke and not even rude. All right. Well, feel free. If you can't get it through, if you genuinely can't rewrite it and get it through, do Discord it across. I can read it out. I pressed escape. That's a pretty bad thing. It's not showing up. Hang on. Oh, no, I think I've got you here. Yep. I had to restart the computer. Coincidentally, Mexican team are all illegitimate children of Andy Windsor. It's the Royals. They own this YouTube, don't they? Tried 3 different versions. Handy Andy, says Ems. Let's not go too high up on that one. Into the next bit of news. get me away. Willy Wonka fans. Oh, so many Willy Wonka. You can't move down the street without a Willy Wonka fan. Have been left enraged after Netflix used artificial intelligence to recreate the voice of late icon Gene Wilder. God damn it. What? Oh, I'm enraged. Oh, I'm bubbling up. I'm bubbling up, Tommy. They don't give a crap about this. The streaming giant's upcoming reality series, Wonka's Golden Ticket, is inspired by... I'll get to the things. We know we started a thing. But after seeing the trailer for the new show, which commemorates the 55th anniversary of the movie classic, fans are calling for a boycott over its use of AI. I mean, if he were still alive and they did the cheaper version of that, honestly, getting on for half of the people who get in touch about voiceover work now, for me, are AI companies saying, oh, we've got a really interesting project. I wonder if you'd like to take part in our interesting project. What we're doing is, like, I can guess what you're doing is, you sampling my voice to be able to use it forever? No. But if I was dead, Philly boots. I don't know. Maybe that's harsh. The people who should be angry about this is other actors. Do you know what I mean? The fans shouldn't really give two flips. But if you could have got the gig because you sound a bit like a good Willy Wonka and you can't because they're AI-ing dead people, they're the ones who should be enraged. 2 stories left. Oh, yeah. We've actually zoomed through this. Hang on, I forgot as well. Oh, perfect. This one I agree with. Showers power up thinking. Our best ideas come when we're having a scrub in the shower, according to a new study, and I totally agree. And it makes so much sense. I have some of my best ideas in the shower. I think, in general, most people have their best ideas in the shower, because most people will have the idea of, oh, I might clean me stinky ass. And for most people, that's the best idea they've got. I'd say do it. I travel on public transport a lot, and the best idea some people are going to have in the space of a day is to have a damn wash. Dirty. Britons at their most creative when singing in the bathroom, according to a probe by Travelodge. Are they filming in the showers? Because, look, we all want data, and I realise if you're not the paying customer, you are the product, whatever, but it feels like Travelodge, I'd have kept that to yourself. Well, what should we do to promote Travelodge? I don't know, let's release some research that shows we're paying attention to what you get up to in the shower. Mother, she's not like that. I go to Premier Inns. Behavioural psychologist Dr. Joe Hemmings, I know Joe, said, we tend to think creativity happens when we're concentrating. Often the opposite is true. Which is surprising this show doesn't come up with more. What's this? Proper memes. Scrubbing one balls, ox, power up thinking. What? What do you do with your balls? Can't do that headline in Northern Irish. Oh, I've screwed it up. Parsh. Oh, yeah. Parsh. Oh, parsh. You're right, I can't. Psycho liked this news. All right. Yes, mother. Not a great one to go out on, but and finally, I did have some more stories. Where did I keep the spare stories? I made some spares yesterday in case we didn't get time to go through today's paper. Not there. And finally, off on a summer skilliday. Brits are enjoying skillidays. You've said it twice. Where they learn a new skill on holiday. You're thinking of summer school, aren't you? Half say they want to learn something new while away, with millennials and why do they want to learn new stuff? They're not going to do anything with it, are they? More than 2/3 of 18 to 45-year-olds had already planned a dedicated skill-based trip. You're thinking of school, aren't you? You're retraining. That's what's happening there. Power up thinking. Power. Thanks, proper memes. Chris Hood's here saying, evening all. We're just talking about what you get up to in the shower. No, we're talking about why don't you go back to school and learn some new skills. People would rather learn new skills on holiday than I think you're not doing enough in the other 50 weeks of the year. For me, the 2 weeks holiday is the kind of, I know I'm going to go and learn something. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend my holiday and we're going to go on a retreat and we're going to learn how to wicker build or whittle or other really annoying artisanal skills that really, I find that really connect you to nature. And why do you do that? Oh, so I can be an absolute pain in the tits at dinner parties. You know the types. The only people doing these, they're not doing it because they want the skill. They want to give it the old this. When you give them three, how are you? When you're having that conversation, especially outside the school gates, by God, I have loads of these. Morning. And then I wait until it gets awkward enough. And they wait as well. They're waiting on this. It's both our faults. And eventually I'll be like, how's it going? And they'll, we went on a training course and now we can whittle a dream catcher. I mean, when I was young, they said, try and socially climb to get in the middle classes. And they didn't warn me what it would be like. These people, man. This week, Rutland, says Chris. Where the hell have you been? Oh, I see. This week, Rutland. Gen Z millennial skills learned are how to answer a phone with anxiety, how to say no, how to talk to a human, how to move in crowds without phones and headphones. Yeah, you know, if they taught that, I'd take it all back. It's really good that they're bothering to do that. My new skill is how to cover my mouth so I can get away with, subtitle this. For all those, all the lip readers watching the show, are a bunch of willies, aren't they? The lip readers, tell you the biggest bunch of willies I've seen in ages. Lip readers, they're the ones. They make me sick. Staring at my mouth, you absolute perv. What are you doing? Try and make eye contact instead of like, I like your lips. I know this is the only way that you can communicate, but Christ, you have to touch yourself when you do it. Lip readers. And that was my bit on lip readers. You're up to date. Cheers, Ems. Ems is buying today's Monster. Monster. For all of your trying to... Damn it! Damn it! Ems, that seems really ungrateful of me. I apologise. You wonderfully. Thank you for the £1.49 and all of the things I could do in response. Just put something that's £1.75 in front of you. And while we're here, I'm flipping lip readers, man. Absolute bunch of pervs. And we're back. Lip reader cam. My Tinder name was Lip Reader, but it was as you flipping Maureen Lipman reader. You bunch of wrong-uns. Creepy guy. The make sure it's I like lip readers. I like someone who's deaf and blind. They read my lips with braille. What's that? The other stickers were rubbish. Well, the what we meant on there. Right, so we're nearly done. Time for one of these. Look at that, Jules. Jules getting in there with the buying a monster. Who wants to pay for my monster? Is a phone in? We should not. Oh, hi. How you doing? Focused on me. Nice. Back in. So that's a new intro for tomorrow's show sorted. Let's take a quick look where you could see me performing. Don't worry, it's not a long list. Hi. But plugs. Done that already. Today, UK Live, it was at 11 o'clock. Then we did this. Friday, tomorrow, almost daily, live and loose. Liver and looser than this? Maybe. And then I'm in Crowthorne, not that you can really tell from my handwriting. I guess I was rushing that. I'm performing in Crowthorne, wherever Crowthorne is. It's not too far away. I think it's about an hour and a half drive. Absolutely fine. And then that's it. No gig on Saturday yet. I might pick up a last-minute one. Oh yeah, Substack. That's where the hot action's happening. I've been churning out some more stuff there, and we're getting somewhere. We're getting some. Substack.com/@Mr. Stephen Allen. I might try and write one tomorrow. You're up to date. Don't need this then, do we? Meanwhile, wrapping up the final comments before we do this. Thanks for tuning in for the late one, by the way. Can't do tomorrow. Taking the cat to the vets. What's the cat ever done to you? Like the German bloke who jumps in the water to save the dog. That joke. I thought I brought a Yakult in with me, but I don't remember having one. True, says Joodles. Thank you. I should probably read it in order. I mean, he was late, so yeah, but you got bonus features. You could watch me in a different room doing a live stream earlier today. What more do you want? Obviously, you want. Of course, you want it on time. Who wants to pay for my monster? Was the line which got Steve banned for the BBC. You say that. There's a strong chance you could have had me on Radio 1 if I'd have played it right. I knew I'd end up dicking around with the cameras. Thank you very much for watching. I've had some fun here. Tomorrow at 12, the proper time, we'll get slapped on. We'll do it properly. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe, click the bell, diggling with you, whatever you do. Put your thumb up yourself and put your thumb up your bad self. That's what the young people say. And then we'll do it again tomorrow. Till then, bye.
Here comes the news with a twist and a grin. Steve and Allen diving in again.
Britain is in the
Almost
grip of a
daily,
vomiting
but
epidemic
always
caused by
sure.
nauseating TV adverts.
He'll hit your brain like a lightning spark. Steve and Allen,
on slavery.
almost daily.
Investigating
Laughs and facts served out plainly. Your wit is never shady. Steve and Allen, almost daily.
Come on, England!